I'm Tiger Jones, host of the most popular TV survival show, Amazonia. The Amazon rainforest is one of God's most fascinating and mysterious creations. 12 thrill seekers have signed up for the adventure of a lifetime. Their goal? To survive 6 days in the wild of the Amazon. While battling the elements of the rainforest, teams of 2 will use their unique skills to solve a variety of challenges, earning a medallion for each one completed. At the end of each challenge, one team will be eliminated until only 2 remain. These final teams will battle it out to be the first to deliver their medallions to a hidden location. The prize at stake? $100,000. 12 contestants, 6 teams, only one will be declared the winner of Amazonia.
Where is she? How is this seriously happening to us? What is she doing out here? Cruz! 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 Are you kidding me? I don't have to do this, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
What the heck? Are you kidding me? What is going on?
It's just water. It's just water.
Oh my goodness. You better have a really good explanation for this.
I couldn't get you to wake up. What are you doing out here anyways?
I kept having bad dreams and then I had to use the restroom. And so instead of climbing back up into the treehouse, I just thought I'd sleep out here under the stars.
Okay, you've become such a nature girl. But we have a serious problem. Look at this note.
Hey, Yawanawa. You snooze, you lose. While you were fast asleep, we took all of your medallions. You're our strongest competition. We did what we had to do. Don't try to get revenge or find your things either. We're prepared to take you down. Signed, Marubo. P.S. Thanks for the toilet paper. That was an added bonus.
Right?
Yes, can you believe that they would do that to us after we gave them our immunity bracelet and saved them from elimination?
What are we gonna do? We won't be able to compete without our medallions.
I'm not sure yet, but we're gonna get them back somehow.
Well, you heard what they said. What if they feed us to a boa constrictor or something? Oh my god.
I don't know what they're planning. But I do know that Yawanawa doesn't give up that easily.
Okay, if you say so, but how are we gonna have time to find our medallions and complete the daily challenge?
I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out somehow.
Good morning, contestants. With only 3 teams remaining, we're getting closer to finding out who will be declared the winner of Amazonia. Tamiki, tell them what they need to know to begin today's challenge.
As always, this challenge will lead you to discovering another truth about who God is. Listen carefully to today's clue. I'm hidden near the plants that grow. You'll need my 3 pieces to discover the picture I show.
Sounds like you have quite a challenge ahead of you. You do not need any additional information to begin. The last team to complete the challenge will be eliminated from the competition.
That doesn't sound too hard. I wonder where the 3 pieces Tamiki mentioned are, though.
There's an area called Geruti Falls. I think that could be it.
Why Geruti Falls?
It's rumored to have the most pure water anywhere on the planet. The water is so clean that it produces the most beautiful plants anywhere in the entire rainforest. Supposedly, the plants there grow 3 times their normal size.
Wow, that's what Tamiki was talking about when he said, the plants that grow. Will it take us long to get there?
It won't take us long once we cross the river. Follow me.
Good thing we have your bed. We made it. Tamiki said we need to find 3 pieces, but 3 pieces of what?
I don't know. It could be anything.
Just start looking around. Let me know if you find anything that doesn't look like it belongs out here.
On it. And, Ace, I found something that doesn't belong.
Dude, you see any like old symbols or anything on it?
Nope. And it smells terrible. Ugh.
Okay. Just keep looking around. I'm not supposed to find 3 old shoes.
Ace,
Yeah?
what does a tree do when it's ready to go home?
What, Cruz?
It leaves. Get it?
Funny.
Leaves. I'll look in the leaves.
You see anything interesting over there?
Well,
Maybe there's
Nothing.
more to that old shoe than we realized.
I don't think so. We need to just keep looking. And I think I found something that'll cheer you up.
What's that?
Another awesome joke. Where did the elephant store its suitcase?
I don't know, Cruz. Where did the elephant store its suitcase?
In his trunk. Get it? Thank you, old popsicle stick, for a good laugh out here.
Wait, old popsicle stick? That doesn't belong in the rainforest, and you found 2 of them so far?
Yup. Who brings popsicle sticks on a hike in the rainforest? Popsicles would obviously melt.
Huh. I bet those popsicle sticks are the pieces we need from Tamiki's clue. They don't belong out here.
You're right. Where did I throw them?
Of course, it's a popsicle stick puzzle. Why didn't I think of this sooner? They have one of these every season on the show. And that last one said trunk. I bet it's leading us to the tree trunk.
Okay. Here it is.
What does it say?
What did the tape say to the glue stick?
What?
Let's stick together.
Cruz, that's it. We need to stick the popsicle sticks together and see the picture that's on it.
Okay. All right. Look, it's a cobra.
A cobra? Do you think our medallion is like in a cave, a snake cave or something like that?
I'm not sure. Do you still have that map we used?
I think I do, unless Clark and Louie stole that from us too. Here it is.
Okay. Alrighty. Yep, Cobra Canyon.
Yep, and there's that symbol that matches the popsicle stick puzzle.
Yep.
That's gotta be where our medallion is. Let's go get it.
Okay, you go on ahead and I'll gather things here and catch up with you in a second.
Okay, good idea. I'll see you soon.
Okay. Man, we figured that one out fast. Ace and I are really getting good at these challenges. Too bad it doesn't matter anymore since Louie and Clark, they stole our other medallions. That was so not cool of them. But they were playing so dirty.
Cruz, I have an important message from Tamiki for Yawanawa in today's challenge.
Yawanawa, it would serve you well to stop at the river inlet near the swamp to fill your water bottles this afternoon.
I hope you will choose to do as Tamiki suggests. You and Ace are continuing to do very well in this competition.
That's strange. Tiger Jones and Tamiki never talk to us in the middle of a challenge. But it doesn't even make sense to go all the way out of our way to fill our water bottles in the inlet near the swamp when the water is muddy there and filled with bacteria. Why would Tamiki tell us to get water there when we could get it here where the water is so pure?
Cruz, you totally left me out to dry. I thought you were coming to help me as soon as you packed things up.
Oh yeah,
Good thing I didn't get bitten by a cobra.
I was gonna come, but you got it. Was it hard to find?
Not at all. It was just sitting by our team's flag as soon as I crossed into the canyon. But what took you so long?
The weirdest thing happened. Tiger Jones and Tamiki sent us some information.
What kind of information? Like a new clue to all the teams?
That's the strangest part. It was only for our team. Tamiki said we should go to the river inlet near the swamp to fill our water bottles this afternoon.
Okay, so what are we waiting for? Let's go do that, and then we've got to figure out where Clark and Louie hit our box.
Don't you think it's a little strange that Tiger Jones and Tamiki would tell us to get swamp water when we could just get water here? Do you think they're working with Clark and Louie?
That's crazy talk. Even if it doesn't make sense right now, Tiger Jones and Tamiki have always led us to the truth. We need to go to that end.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Let's go.
Wait, actually, I've been running around this rainforest, so how about you go to the inlet and I'll stay here for a snooze.
Okay, but you better get energized, because after this, we've got a box to find and some TP.
All right.
Ace! Clark and Louie hid our box and our toilet paper at the inlet. That's why Tiger Jones and Tamiki sent us there. They knew we would find it.
I knew it was the right thing to do. Here's the medallion. Let's find out today's truth.
Okay. okay.
Today's challenge has many components, but this new truth about God is well worth your efforts.
Hey guys, I'm Alex, and this is Craig.
Hey!
The Bible tells us about a man who lived a long time ago named Gideon, and how God used him to save the Israelites. You see, the Israelites started doing some pretty bad things after they moved into the Promised Land.
Nah.
Well, not quite like that. More like disobeying God and even worshiping idols.
Ooh, that's bad.
Yep, and eventually, God allowed the Midianites, another group of people, to take over the Israelites, and boy, did they. Those Midianites ruled over everyone,
I'm a bad ruler.
destroyed their crops, and even attacked them. Things were starting to get so bad that the Israelites had no choice but to cry out to God.
Oh, God!
No, they didn't cry at God, they cried out to God to ask him for his help.
Oh, God, help!
Well, God heard these cries and knew it was time to come to their rescue. But he wasn't going to do it himself.
Nuh-uh.
He was going to use a man named Gideon.
Gideon.
At first, Gideon thought this had to be wrong. He wasn't sure how God was going to use him to do something so big, but he knew that God is always right, so he trusted him and got to work. To get started, Gideon built a huge army of over 30,000 soldiers.
I'll take you and you and you and you and you and you and you.
You got them all?
And you. Yeah.
Okay. The thing is, though, God didn't want the Israelites to think they could win this battle without his help. So he told Gideon to announce, those who tremble with fear can turn back.
Bye.
So many of the soldiers decided to leave, like 22,000 of them.
22,000?
But even with 10,000 soldiers left, God thought that there were still too many.
What?
He told Gideon to send all of them down to the river to get a drink of water. The ones who drank water with their hands like dogs could stay, but the rest of them, the guys who knelt down to drink, they had to go. That left Gideon with only 300 people. But Gideon trusted God and knew that he was on their side. God told Gideon exactly what he needed to do to defeat his enemies. He had Gideon divide the soldiers into 3 groups and gave them all weapons.
Whoosh.
No, not like those kind of weapons.
Oh,
God told Gideon to give them all trumpets, empty jars, and torches.
wait. What am I supposed to do with these?
Just wait for it. Then, in the middle of the night, the army surprised the Midianites by blowing their trumpets, smashing their jars, and holding up their torches. The Midianites were so scared that they ran, crying as they fled.
Why did they come here everywhere?
Gideon and his army won the battle that night and rescued the Israelites from the Midianites.
Yes.
There are many times when Gideon could have thought God was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
An army going from 30,000 to only 300? Pick the guys from the battle on how they drink their water? And take a few trumpets, torches, and jars with you? Sounds crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Well, because Gideon trusted that God was right and he did what God told him to do, they won the battle.
Yes.
We can remember that his plans are perfect and that God is always right.
Yawanawa, you are now officially one of the top 2 teams on this season of Amazonia. After an unfortunate twist with your stolen box, you were wise to listen to Tomiki's instructions. Even when it didn't make sense to go to the inlet, you believed he was right. As you can see in today's truth about who God is right all the time, even more than Tomiki or other people that you trust. God's plans are perfect, and he always knows what is right for you. Listening to God and obeying Him will always lead you to the best outcome. I hope that this truth serves you well in your final challenges and when you go back home. You were the second team to complete your challenge today, with Clark and Louie coming in first. We're sad to say goodbye to Parker and Chase, but it must be done. Only one team can be declared the winner of Amazonia.
That's wild. That story from the Bible was kind of like all the crazy things that happened to us today.
What are you talking about? We didn't have to win a battle with trumpets.
No, but we did have to trust something that didn't really make sense, and I'm glad we listened to Miki's advice. We never would have found our box, and we never would have gotten to today's truth if we hadn't.
Yeah, and Tiger's on it. We can trust that God is right all the time.
Oh, yikes. I think a storm's coming in.
I guess that's why it's called the rainforest. Here, we need to save the teepee. To the treehouse.
To the treehouse.